Have you ever looked at your life and thought, God, what are you doing to me? You've prayed, you've believed, you've done everything right, but still, things keep falling apart. You can't see the plan. You can't feel his presence. You're tired, confused, and maybe even angry. If that's where you are right now, I need you to hear this. God is still there, even in the dark. And sometimes, he does his best work when life makes no sense. Stay with me till the end of this video, because what you're about to hear will help you find peace in the middle of your confusion and strength in the middle of your storm. Trusting God is easy when everything makes sense. When prayers are answered, doors open, and life feels good. But real faith begins when the lights go out. When you don't know what's happening. When the plan doesn't make sense. When your heart says, God, where are you? And heaven feels silent. Job in the Bible went through this. He lost everything, his children, his wealth, his health, and still said, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Job 13 verse 15. That's deep faith. Faith that doesn't depend on feelings but on trusting who God is, even when you can't see what he's doing. Because faith isn't built in comfort, it's built in confusion. It's in the dark that God grows your roots, strengthens your faith, and teaches you to depend on him completely. Sometimes, the dark season isn't punishment, it's preparation. God will hide you before he reveals you. He'll confuse you before he promotes you. Because he's not just working on your blessing, he's working on you. Think about Joseph. He had a dream, but before he saw the throne, he saw the pit and the prison. Think about David. Anointed to be king, but spent years hiding in caves. Think about Jesus. Before resurrection came the cross. So, if you're in a dark place right now, you're not lost. You're in training. The darkness is not your end. It's where your destiny is being developed. God doesn't waste pain. Every delay, every disappointment, every tear, it's part of his design. He's building strength you'll need for the promise he's preparing for you. Trusting God in the dark means learning to walk by faith, not by sight. You may not understand it now, but one day, you'll look back and realize the dark was where you discovered who God truly is. When you couldn't see the way, he carried you. When the plan made no sense, he was protecting you. When people left, he was pruning you. And when you thought it was over, he was just getting started. Isaiah 45 verse 3 says, I will give you treasures hidden in the darkness, secret riches. I will do this so you may know that I am the Lord, the God of Israel, the one who calls you by name. That means there are treasures in the dark. Lessons, strength, wisdom, faith. You just have to trust that God is working when you can't see his hand. So here's what I want you to remember. When life makes no sense, God still makes plans. When you can't trace him, trust him. And when it feels like you're in the dark, don't panic. The same God who formed you in the dark is guiding you through it. Your story isn't over. The light will come again. And when it does, you'll see that every confusing moment was leading you right where you were meant to be. If this message touched your heart, drop a comment saying, I'll trust God, even in the dark. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more weekly encouragement to strengthen your faith when life feels heavy.